So everybody, let me show you how to make pizza. So let's get started. I already got the ingredients on the counter. Nope, here's all the ingredients. A lot of it's the toppings and stuff. But you need to start out with pizza dough. Yeah, I'm using frozen. I don't feel like making my own, so I didn't. So I just thaw that out, let it rise. Or this is a 6 cheese blend, my bad. There's 6 different Italian cheeses. There's a lot in here to read off. There's mozzarella, Asiago, and Parmesan, and provolone cheese. That's my favorite blend. And I got regular mozzarella. They're both 2 cup. I'm only going to use half of this cheese because I usually put about almost 3 cups of cheese on the pizza itself. And here's the toppings I'm going to use. I got mushrooms and bacon, pepperoni. There's black forest ham. I got some onions, got some black olives. I slice that up. You can make it spicy if you want, jalapenos. I got the mild or tamed from the wild. You know, I do got a jar hot, but I don't feel like doing that. I'm going to show you chopping up the vegetables because everybody knows how to chop up and slice up olives and mushrooms and onions and all that. So let's get started with the pizza. I'll start with the pizza dough itself. I'm going to set up the tripod. So I want to get that going. So I'll be back to get the pizza dough started. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm going to use margarine and a little bit of garlic. I make my own like garlic butter for the crust. And I don't have any herbs on the counter. Yeah, but I'll show you the butter garlic, how I'm going to make it. But oh yeah, I do got pizza sauce, I forgot to mention. It's the leftover pizza sauce, and I made the cheeseburger pizza. And if there's not enough for, I guess I'm going to make 2 pizzas, but I'll only work with 1 for right now, I guess. But I probably end up adding a little bit of water to that because it needs to like thin out kind of thing anyway, because it's a thick pizza crust. Here's pizza dough, nice and rised, nice and fluffy. Close-up shot. So all I'm going to do is take this pizza out of here. My hands are clean. I did wash them. Both sides, soap and water. The dough is sticky. Actually, before I even do all that. Normally I put olive oil on the pizza to keep it from sticking. But this is optional, you don't have to use cornmeal. But I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on the pizza pan here. No more than a tablespoon or so. Keeps the pizza from actually sticking to the non-stick pan anyway, but this is going to be sticky anyway. Air bubbles pop them. Okay, it's not spraying the way I want it to. Now I'm just going to have to stretch it out, I guess. Showing on my camera, not really. I'm not good enough to toss the pizza up in the air and throw it around. Plus, it already has cornmeal on it, which I don't want that to go everywhere. For some reason, the dough doesn't want to stretch out. Normally, this dough fits the pan. I can't get it to stretch out the way I want it to for some reason. Well, I'm going to be back. I'm trying to figure out how to stretch this pizza dough out because it's kind of making me mad and frustrated. Because normally it's the, I don't know if the dough's not too cold. Maybe the dough might need to sit out for a little bit to warm up because it was in the refrigerator for a little bit. I pulled it out long enough, but I was going to let it sit and get more room temperature so it can be stretched out more. So I'll be back. For some reason the dough's not working the way I want to. I can't get it to stretch out. and the pizza dough was too small, so I'm gonna say screw it and let's make a pizza. I already got this on the channel already, so I don't really, I'll just push up as much as I can. See, I'm starting to get like a real thin spot there, which is not too good. For some reason the pizza dough is like extremely dry. And that's the shape that I'm getting. That's not working for me today. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if I got a bad batch of dough. So I'm just going to throw toppings on it. I don't know if it's actually going to turn out. Because like it's the dough on the edges like really thick. And this here is like all thin. I don't know if I can fix it. Oh well, pizza fail. Because the pizza dough is not stretching the way I want it to. I'm just going to stretch it out as much as I can. See how thick the pizza sauce is? I'm going to thin it out. I don't want to open another can because I usually, I think it's an 8-ounce can. I use part of it for a cheeseburger. So I'm just going to add water to it. Most pizza sauces are really thin anyway. I guess this is how to make pizza part 2. Pizza sauce is turning out. You know, not really technically made it, but that's a little bit better. Nice and thin. I will be adding herbs and stuff to the pizza anyway. So let's put that on after I put the pizza sauce. So I'm just going to put pizza sauce on here. Spread it out. Too much, make sure I got enough for other pizza too. Okay, I'm making 2 pizzas. Knock the pizza sauce over. I don't know if there's even a chance in the shot. But I'm gonna leave enough for a crust. This is gonna be like a more rustic pizza, I guess, instead of a nice, perfectly round. Doesn't really matter anyway. Hopefully the pizza don't stick either. It is a non-stick pan, but it wouldn't be the first time I sit there and try to scrape off a pizza pan. Parmesan cheese, use whatever you want. Real, fake, doesn't matter to me. I always put Parmesan cheese in the on top of the pizza crust for extra flavor. You know, I'm using probably a 6 cheese blend. That has Parmesan cheese and Asiago. I actually do believe the actual pizza sauce that I bought has Parmesan cheese, but it's like Italy made as imported olive oil, and the tomatoes are imported and all that. It's a quality pizza sauce. Let's put the cheese, since I'm not using these, and I don't know if I can use it on the second pizza or not, but I don't know. Got your mozzarella, it's a 2-cup. Open that up. Use the bowl that the pizza came in. The pizza dough came in, or not quite come in it, but take the 6 or the mozzarella cheese there. I always double check it, make sure there's nothing in it, mold. You never know. Cheese is still good, expiring date, but you never know. This is fine. Do a taste test of it. Pretty good. There's a 6 cheese blend. And I'm going to use half this cheese or 6 cheese blend. And no, I'm not measuring out. Oh, the smell of this cheese is awesome too. And about half or so. A little bit more. Like I said, I don't measure out when I cook. And all you do is blend this up. Now you can either put your toppings on the pizza now, then throw the cheese on, or throw the cheese on, then toppings. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Depending on if you want the extra pepperoni to cook or not. So you put the toppings underneath the cheese. The toppings itself don't actually, well, they get hot, but they don't actually cook properly. So I'm take my, actually all this ain't gonna fit on here. And I'm not thinking about that because the pan, or the pizza didn't reach the edge of the pan, so. Sorry, I'll get cheese all the way to the edge anyway of the pizza. And whatever cheese I don't use, I'll just use for other pizza. If I need more cheese, I'll just add more cheese. I might take all of it. If I don't use all of it, I don't use all of it. I don't really care at this point. I'm irritated now anyway. But I like cheese. So much like extra cheese. Enough where it actually covers up the pizza sauce where you can't see it. You know, you can see it on the edges, but that's not what I'm talking about. That's probably good on the cheese. There's a little bit of cheese. I just throw it on the other pizza when I make it. Sure, it's all dirty now. Bacon bits. And there's one of those fresh pack things in there, so make sure you don't get the fresh pack on the pizza. But just sprinkle the stuff on here and on the cheese first. These are jumbo olives. I didn't realize I grabbed them by mistake at the grocery store. I usually get like a medium olive or so. I don't know if I put that on there. They're big olives. And they do have a knife. So I'm just going to slice these up. I probably should have done the mushrooms first because it doesn't matter. Olives, moisture from the olives, but for the juice from the olives. You don't want your olives too thin either. You want them like diced up pretty, like a medium-sized cut almost. On the pizza, and I have no idea if the pizza's in shot. Probably is. Looks like it. Seen it on camera. That's probably good enough for black olives. Got some red onion. Use whatever onion you want. So I'm just gonna take a rough chop on onion. Sprinkle onion on there. Onion is sticking to the plate. We're gonna use the chopping board. Chopping board's dirty, so stuck with the paper plate. There for that. And I gotta do the mushrooms. I gotta wash these off But I'm just gonna grab a couple of mushrooms. These are pretty big mushrooms. I get like the 2 big ones here. I will wash these off. I do have a paper towel to dry them off. I'm gonna save the mushrooms for other pizza too. 2 mushrooms. You got a paper towel so I can like dry them off real quick. Yeah, you can wash mushrooms off as long as you don't soak them in water. They're fine. As long as you got a paper towel to let them sit there and dry a little bit. I'll clean the plate off too. I'll try to clean up as I go a little bit. Alright, mushrooms should be dry enough to use here. I might trim the stems of the mushrooms because the stems are long. So I'm just going to chop these off. I don't need all that mushroom. Stems are weird anyway. In the sink they go. I got garbage disposal. So all I gotta do is slice these mushrooms up. I'm probably not in the shot. Slicing them up or whatever. I use these mushrooms up pretty soon. You can, not that they're gone bad, but the middle of the mushroom gill itself is not like a grayish, no, like a grayish color. They're starting to turn like a dark color. There's nothing wrong with the mushrooms. They're still good. It's just they don't look good like they're supposed to, or whatever you want to say. I don't know. I'll chop one for now. It's almost how many mushroom I need the other mushroom or not. And let's just throw these random on here. I only need like 1 mushroom per pizza, maybe. I don't know. I use other mushroom as well. Yeah, because that's not enough. Chop. This mushroom. Hey, at least I'm using fresh mushrooms and not canned. There's some restaurants out there that, yeah, mushrooms, and canned mushrooms. And don't do what I'm doing if you can see what I'm doing. Not a good idea. Dangerous. You end up cutting your finger open or whatever. But I got knife skills. I've been doing it for a long time. So let's put that out there real quick anyway. Mushroom, and I can't pick this one up, so stab. There you go. Pretty good. I guess ham's next. I always do pepperoni last. Make some Black Forest ham. So it smells good. Not expired, nothing yet. And I grab 2 slices. Slop that down. There's like 2 more in here for the other pizza I guess I could use. And I'm just gonna slice it up into like normally they do at like a pizza restaurant. You get like the little squares of pizza, ham square slices, whatever you want to call it. Go that way. Go that way and this way. Long ways. Hopefully I'm in the camera shot. And 1 more. And this paper plate's going to be toast because the knife's cutting through the... Oh, actually it's 3 slices of ham. Oh well, that's what the pizza's getting because I'm not separating it. So I'm going to take 3 slices. There's 3 slices, like I said. Big meaty chunk of ham. Throw these in there random spots. And I do taste them. Here. All the ham and pepperoni. I'm using all this, all the pepperoni or all the pizza, whatever. So I'm gonna try to have enough for both pepperoni, enough pepperoni for both pizzas. So I'm just gonna throw these in random spots too. Hopefully this pizza turns out. Because I know you're probably like, oh, I don't see why not. Wouldn't be the first time something didn't turn out the way it's supposed to anyway. So there, and then one there. I seem like there's not enough pepperoni here. There you go. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. Oh, it's only a small little piece I can eat. I use my favorite pepperoni too. I don't really want to get into the name of it. It's what was it, margarita? Probably saying it wrong. I don't care. Out of here, pepperoni. But hopefully it's enough for another pizza. And we'll put this back in the wrapper it came in. And there you have it. I'm gonna put the mushroom back on there. It fell off. I'll leave the cheese on there. Oh, herbs. I'll throw some herbs on it real quick. Got some oregano and basil. Oh, I love oregano. Not putting much, just light dusting on all the toppings. Here's the oregano, here's the basil, same thing. Nice coating, there you go. Just close up shot of the pizza before it's cooked. And the camera's charging, so I'm just gonna throw it in the preheated oven. It's a piece of cheese that fell off. I'll make sure. But oven's preheated to 550, or the highest your oven goes. And I'm throwing this in the oven. This is what my oven goes up to. And it's almost midnight. Awesome. There's pizza in the oven. I do have oven rack or oven pizza stone, but I ain't using it. Yeah, since the pizza's cooking, and it only takes about 15 minutes. And the counter has stuff all over it. Thought I had a spoon. Where did I get the spoon? Guess I don't have a spoon. Why did I use a spoon? Oh, pizza sauce. Alright, take your margarine. Or you could use real butter. But margarine's actually, I don't know, with a certain flavor to it, because that does. Well, if you use real butter, you gotta let the real butter like sit out for a while. I don't know how much margarine I'm using. It's probably good enough. I'll probably end up making more for like a butter dipping garlic or whatever. But take my garlic, fresh garlic. Could use this stuff up anyway. It's probably good. Measure that out. And all you do is mix this together. Make sure you take a little Parmesan cheese. Put that, a little bit of that in there. That's pretty good. Taste a little bit of it. Nice and garlic. So I'm going to let that sit room temperature off to the side. And I'm going to clean the counter off because I need a spot to cut the pizza. So I got to move all the pizza dough. And I'll be back when the pizza's done. Oh, pizza's done. So I'm going to take my pizza peel. I'm going to transfer the pizza, or cooked pizza, to that. So I don't know, I'm sure that's on camera or not. Whatever. Can't find a spatula. I just need something to transfer it to the actual pizza peel anyway. So there you go. There's a pan, didn't stick to it at all, nice and clean. And let this cool off so I can cook the other pizza though. So I'll set this off to the side. And I'll show you putting pizza on the pizza stone in the oven. So I'll take this to the oven real quick and I'll grab the camera. There you go. I know it's kind of a good angle for the pizza. And it's already midnight. Yay! So here's pizza going on pizza stone. And it won't take long. I just want to brown the bottom of the crust of the pizza. And while that's in there, I'm going to put tin foil on the counter so I can have a spot to put it. So I'll be back when it's done out of the oven. Alright, I can smell the pizza. It's done. It don't take long on a pizza stone when it's already cooked. Sit on top of the stove real quick, close the door. Pizza's still hot. Put this in the shot. There you go, there's your pizza. Actually, why it's still hot, you want to take your butter mixture without the spoon to the side. And you take your butter mixture that you made earlier down here and give it a nice spread on the crust. Let that melt in. I can smell the garlic already. It smells so awesome. Probably won't use all of this. I'm gonna save some for, you know, actually on the pizza itself. Make sure you get all the pizza crust nice and shiny with butter. Well, it's actually margarine, but you can use butter if you want. Or butter, olive oil blend, whatever you want. Can't believe I forgot to put jalapenos on the pizza. So I'd make one spicy, one not spicy. It's probably good. I get some for the other pizza too. But I'll make sure it's nice and coated. And if you want to get really crazy, take more of your Parmesan cheese. And sprinkle that on the crust. I will get a close-up shot of the actual pizza. Get a better close-up shot of this pizza. And this is how I make pizza. Crust, I don't know, didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to. Nice and fluffy though. You see how it's extra thick. Nice and thick, that's what she said. Pepperoni, nice, some spots are crispy. Plenty of cheese, plenty of toppings. And you saw it's see if my older pizza dough can take a cheese stuffing crust. For some reason this pizza didn't want to take the stuff. So there you go, maybe thumbnail. I'm letting it cool off because it's about 500 degrees or so. Or probably, well, probably didn't get that high because oven is at 550. Pizza pie got close to 400 degrees at the most anyway. So I'm gonna let it cool off and I'll be back to cut it up and plate it up. Alright, it's time to cut the pizza. I'll take the safety guard off this and go wee. Not really. My other pizza knife cutter thingy is oh, it's not dirty. Actually, well, actually it is dirty in the sink, but besides the point. It's not big enough to cut the pizza, so I'm like stuck using this. I don't know where to cut the pizza. It doesn't matter. It smells good. And of course the counter's gonna get all dirty too because this pizza cutter, oh actually both of them cut through the foil too. So I try to cut all the way through the pizza. So I'm gonna start out. I don't know, you can actually hold it this way. Some people hold it, what's your name? You see, hold it like backwards or whatever, like that. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Whatever you feel like holding the actual pizza, you hold it like that, like you're supposed to. Doesn't really matter. I guess it's a good starting point. Push down pretty good. Make sure you cut all the way through. Same thing on this. Nice crispy crust. I don't like their regular circle pizza cutter because you can see that, I don't know if you saw that or not, pepperoni would, I think I switch hands now too, which is not gonna work out for me well. And cut. Not too bad. There you have it. Probably too hot to eat, but I guess I could do a taste test. I'll do one slice. I can show you the bubbly crust real quick. I'm actually gonna show up on camera. There's like a glare. I have to zoom in. That way you guys can actually see it better. See all the bubbles in the crust. It looks so awesome. It's probably a piece I'm gonna eat. Side that forward. You can actually see the bubbly crust. Your crispy bottom of the pizza. There you go, nice and crispy brown. Oh, looks so good. You will get moisture from the heat from the pizza. We'll soften it up a little bit, but it's gonna be good. Nice and thin. Looks pretty good. I gotta clean my camera now. Got grease all over the monitor of the thing. So I'm gonna plate it up. I'll grab a slice and I'll do a taste test real quick. I'll be back. All right, got my pizza. Grab 2 slices. One of them, I don't know if it's gonna show up on whatever, but I got like a cheese pull out of it. Pizza is nice and hot still. There's a cheese pull that I was talking about. Nice stringy cheese. Oh, looks so good. Put that back on there. Pepperoni fell off. I'll grab a slice of pizza here. See if it's actually any good. See if it actually turned out. That's good. The dough is nice and crispy. I'm gonna try out the actual crust with that actual pizza, see if it's actually any good. Wow. Garlic butters are awesome. Using the real butter. Using real garlic, which brings out the garlic flavor a lot better. I don't know if it's the other pizza video I made where I used like garlic powder and margarine. Doesn't work. Garlic, the real stuff's the way to go. But I'm going to enjoy my pizza off camera. I don't make eating shows anymore. So I'm not going to do the whole eating on camera too much. But I do have another pizza to make. Probably won't film it. Depending on if I get the pizza dough to actually stretch out so I can do the stuffed crust, I'll probably film that part maybe. I don't know if I'll add it to this video or not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do a separate video. I'll do a taste test of that if it actually turns out proper. But pizza's actually awesome. Do give it a thumbs up. No rating system. I'm not going to do the whole 5 out of 5 or the 1 through 5 or the 2 thumbs up or anything. This thumbs up's good. So I'm enjoying my dinner. I do have another pizza to make, like I said, and I might make another video. So enjoy this video. Give a thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe button for more videos. Hit that notification bell, ringy dingy dingy, so that way you can actually get notified. If that even works, I don't know. I do post stuff on Twitter. Don't post nothing on Instagram that much anymore. I guess I'll take a picture. Actually, my phone. Yeah, my phone's not down here, so. But I'll probably take a picture of the pizza and put it on Instagram. So peace out. Thanks for watching.